Hey class, good evening everyone. So how are you all doing today? I hope all of you are doing awesome. Yeah, and I hope your preparation for NTSE is also going smooth and awesome as well. Any doubts you are getting, you have to keep solving it. We are covering each and every topic one by one. So keep preparing those topics, keep solving those topics, keep giving sample papers. Those things you have to take on your own. Okay, that charge you have to take on your own. Ki bhaiya, I have to do my NTSE at any cost. As I will tell you every time, we don't want dreams. I want goals from you. What are your goals that you want to achieve? Not dreams ki something you have kept at the back of your head. No, we want goals. We will target it. That is our target right now. NTSE. Okay. So as you know, bachcho, ki we are running this Maths series, mental ability test in this series, and as you know ki I have covered till now, so I have last session I have covered equation, ratio, proportion and variations, and as I have told you ki today I will be discussing logical Venn diagram and syllogism. Okay, the next topic will be counting number of figures and input output. The next will be counting number of figures and input output, and after that statement, assumption and conclusion. Okay, so these are the next two topics which I have already told you for the next week. Okay, for the next week, and today we'll be talking about Venn diagram and syllogism. Okay bachcho, and chalo let's move ahead. But before moving ahead, let me show you the previous class. I have given you one homework ki a mixture contains alcohol and water in the ratio 4:3. If 5 liters of water is added to the mixture, the ratio becomes 4:5. Find the quantity of alcohol in the given mixture. Okay sir, no problem. There is nothing huge in this question. What we can do bachcho here is ki they have told you ki the mixture contains alcohol and water in the 4:3. So you can say ki sir, in the original mixture alcohol is let us say 4x and water is let us say 3x. Okay, alcohol is 4x, water is 3x. Now 5 liters of water is added, so if you add 5 liters of water, water will be 3x plus 5. The ratio becomes 4/5. That means now when you add 5 liters of water, that means alcohol is 4x only and the water is 3x plus 5 liters. Your ratio becomes 4/5. Your ratio becomes 4/5. So how do you find out? Find out the quantity of alcohol in the given mixture. As you can see bachcho, the alcohol quantity we are not changing at all. So if I find out x, I will get the quantity of alcohol. So let us cross multiply. 20x is equal to 12x plus 5 for the 20. Right? So what you are getting shifted there? 8x is equal to 20. So you will be getting x is equal to 2.5. So bachcho, we have got x is equal to 2.5. So alcohol is 4x. That means alcohol will be 4 into 2.5. That means 10 liters. So the correct answer is 10 liters. So the correct answer is what? 10 liters. And again, I'm really very happy that so many students have given me the responses. I would like to tell each and everyone's name. So we have got the correct answers from Sadhana Krishnaswamy, Jagannath, Pramod, Kishore, Bhagwan Das, Hina, Rishabh, Shivam and Shikha. Then Tilaka, Tanay, Kanishk. So Ramesh is there, Madhav and Sham Sarup. Acha, got it. Ramesh. Ha. Now Pushkar, Naveed, Adarsh, Hiral, Sampath, Varalakshmi, and then Isha, Pranav, Ranav, Jyoti and Mayur. So these are the star students of the previous session who has given the correct answers. And again, this session also I have got one homework question for you, and let me see this time how many answers I will be getting. Let's see whether my space will be enough for me or not. Okay, chalo. So we'll find it out. And also, bachcho, if you are here and if you really like the videos, do give a like to the video so that we can get more and more likes. So let's keep a target of, I'll not keep it more, 100 likes. Let's see, keep it 100 likes. Let's see whether we can reach 100 likes or not. Chalo, let's move ahead now. And today, as I have told you bachcho, we will be talking about Venn diagram. So what is Venn diagram bachcho? We find out, we write Venn diagram is showing the relation between the quantities using diagrams, using objects, and those objects will be circular. Okay, circular circles, using circles. So bachcho, suppose if I write like this and this. So if I write suppose like this A and B, so I can clearly see that A and B are not overlapping anywhere. So A and B does not have any common point between them. So I can say A and B are not related. I can say A and B are not related. Okay. Now बच्चों, the next point comes is suppose if this A and B is like this. Now if I ask you कि बच्चों tell me this part in the middle, does it comes under A or does it comes under B? So you will say कि sir it is coming under both because it is overlapped area. So here I can say कि some part of A is B because see this part comes under A as well as B. So this part of A is also B and this part of B is also A. So from here I got the thing कि some part of A is B and the next thing some part of B is A. Some part of B is A. The next thing bachon we can say कि sir let us say now A is something like this and B is something like this. B is the larger circle. B is the larger circle. So bachon if you will see now carefully here, okay, any point inside A, any point inside A is always inside B because A actually is itself inside B. So from here I will get first relation is all A, whatever A is here is B. All A is B. Next point I can say कि sir this some part, this whole is B. Okay, this point if I take here, is it A? No. But this point if I take here, is it A? Yes. Is it B? Yes. So some part, some B is A. So it's actually nothing but we'll just look at the overlapping of the areas. So that overlapping is of the areas will give us the common relations. Here some part of A is B, some part of B is A. Here you can see that the whole A is inside B. So all A is B. But only some part of B is A because only this part of B is A. This part will not be considered as A. So only some part of B is A but all A is B. So you have to just see the overlapped area. You just have to look at the overlapped area. Now let me give you an example. Suppose here I can say कि male and female. A is male, B is female. There is no connection between them. Here you can say बच्चों कि let us say doctors and let us say here ki female. So as you can see ki out of all the doctors, some doctors will be female and some female will be doctors. Okay, so some doctors are female, some female are doctors. Where here? This part. So this part represents us what? Female doctors. This part shows ki these many female doctors are there. This is your total number of doctors. These are your total female. So this is your female doctor. This is your what? Female doctor. And let us say here बच्चों कि A is mother and B is female. Now all the mothers has to be female, but all the females are not necessarily mothers. Okay, all female are not mothers, right? So I can say कि all mothers will come inside female, but all females will not be mothers. So this is how the relation is shown using Venn diagram. Now if you will look here बच्चों carefully, if you will look here carefully, so you will say कि see this is your set A, this circle is set A, this is set B, this is set C. Now as you can see बच्चों, first thing clearly, first thing this point, this part which I have highlighted now, I think many of you will not be able to see it clearly. Okay, this part. This part comes only under A. This is only A. Those who can't see it clearly, this is only A because it is not overlapping with any other set. Similarly, this part is only C, and similarly बच्चों this part is only B because there is no overlapping. Now let us see here this part carefully. Now this part, As you can see बच्चों, this is the part which is being overlapped by A and B, only A and B. This is being overlapped by A and B, only A and B. I would write only A and B. This is the part of area which is overlapped by only A and B. Similarly, this is the part which is being overlapped by, as you can see, circle A and circle C. So this is done by only A and C. And this is the part which is being overlapped by only B and C. Now the main part which is here in the middle, this point, this is the point which is common for all three. That is why I am doing it separately. See, these which I have shown in the green, they are for only A and B, only A and C, only B and C. This is the part which is common for all three. So this part comes for all, this part comes under all A, B and C. This comes under A, B and C, all three. It is coming under all three. So this is how, by looking at the overlapping, we will see ki where does this things lie. Okay, chalo. Now let us move ahead and let us look at some the part. Now here, as you can see, if A is part of C and then B is a part of C. So as you can see ki A, some part of A is C, some part of B is C. So I can say ki some part of C is A, some part of C is B. Okay. Now let us look at some questions. Among which of the following diagram indicates the best relation among men, father and teachers? Now bachcho, see carefully. We have to see ki which relation will correctly tells us the relation between men, father and teachers, right? Men, father and teachers. Now I know bachcho ki all the fathers will be men. So all the fathers will be men, but all the men will not be fathers, right? So that is why I have drawn this, because out of all the men, only some will be fathers, not all. So all the fathers will be men, but all men will not be fathers, this case. Second is, and teachers. Now bachcho, teachers, all men will not be teacher, all fathers will also not be teacher. So I can say ki sir, it will look something like this. This will be your teachers. So some men are teachers, and you can see some fathers are also teachers. So this is the correct relation, and it is shown clearly here by A. So our option will be, answer will be answer A. Okay, our answer will be A. Why? Because see, you can say ki all fathers are men. Okay, so you have to assume ki haan, father will be here, so man is here, so all fathers are men, all men are not fathers. And teachers, some fathers can be teachers and some men can be teachers. Okay, chalo, let's move ahead. The next question. Which of the following Venn diagram represents the relation among men, doctors and patients in a hospital? Men, doctors and patients in a hospital. Now bachcho, see one thing, men are there. Now doctors is not necessary ki all doctors are men, only some men will be doctors. So suppose bachcho, if this is your man, this is your doctor, so some men are doctors, only some men are doctors, right? Chalo. Next thing, patients. Now bachcho, tell you one thing, patients, some patients can be men also, some patients will be men. Okay, so you could have drawn ki this also, ki sir, this will be patients. Okay, but the wrong thing here will be, what will be wrong thing? Ki is it true ki a doctor can never be patient? A doctor can be patient as well, na yaar. A doctor will never fall sick. No, he will fall sick. So there may be some patient who are doctor as well. So I will say ki no sir, this thing will not work. So what we will say ki sir, some men are doctors and some patients are men and some patients are doctors. So I will say like this. So some patients are men, some patients are doctors. And this is the part which is saying these are the male doctors who are patient now. These are the male doctors who are patient now. This is the part where only male doctors. This is the part of male patient. And this is the part where doctors, be it male or female, they are patient. Okay, so this is how the correct relation will be what? Option B will be your correct answer. Option B will be your correct answer. Understood? Chalo, let's move to the next question. The next question is, in the following figure represents students who can play, sing and dance. Okay sir, which part of the figure represents students who can sing and dance? So I want बच्चों कि those who can sing and dance. What is singing? Singing is triangle. Okay, and dance is circle. So I will say कि sir, the common area of triangle and circle will give me those who can sing and dance. Okay, now my question to you बच्चों here is very simple. कि tell me one thing, the question is asking you कि who can sing and dance. So if I take the common area, if I take this common area बच्चों here between circle and triangle, I am getting F and C. I am getting F and C. Okay, F and C. Now F is the common area between circle and triangle, and C is the common area between circle, triangle and this rectangle as well. So tell me, what should be your answer according to you? What should be your answer? Should it be F? Should it be C? Should it be F and C? Or should it be E and G? E and G though is not the answer definitely. I have shown you कि भैया out of these, will you take F only, will you take C only, or will you take F and C both? So I hope many of you must be giving the answers, and I think many of you must be saying ki F sir, since they have told ki who can sing and dance. But bachon, remember, think once carefully here. When they are asking you who can sing and dance, so I have told you F, the students in F, can they sing? Yes. Can they dance? Yes. Corrected. In the students in C, can they sing? Yes. Can they dance? Yes. Can they play? Yes. But have I asked you whether they should play or not? No. I have only asked you those who can sing and dance. So when the question is those who can sing and dance, I will say, sir, the students in F and C both can sing and dance. So my answer will be F and C. So when my answer will be F, my answer will be F if the question was which part of the figure represents the students who can only sing and dance. Who can only sing and dance. So in that case your answer will be F, because in the students in the point C, they can play as well. Okay, so if the word only is coming, then you will take the intersection of only sing and dance, and if the word only is not coming, so you have to take the overall intersection, which is F and C both. So again, a very important concept I have told you here. Okay, these small words, only and all, matters a lot. It changes the whole answer. The whole answer is changed because of these questions. Okay, so my answer here will be F and C. But if the question was ki which part of the figure represent the students who can only sing and dance, so in that case I will be getting F. And if suppose the question was ki which part of this figure represents the students who can sing, dance as well as play, in that case your answer will be point C, because it is the only common area between all three. Okay, so this is how these problems are solved. Let's move ahead now. The next question is, next question. So the next question is F and C both. Next question. In this, study the following diagram. Okay, representing A representing people who read the newspaper. A is representing the people who are reading newspaper. B is representing the people who read newspaper B. Okay, these are reading newspaper A. These are reading newspaper B. These are reading newspaper C. Based on the above information, answer the question third and fourth. Third question is, if the number of the people in B is 10 more than A, what is the total number of people in only B? In B but not in A. Only B means what? This part. Only B means what, bachon? This part. Only B, as I have told you, ki yaar only B to what? This thing. And so what they are saying, the number of people in B. How many people are in B? So you will say, sir, X. Now they are not saying number of people only in B. They are saying number of people in B. So overall B. So in B, how many people I have? I have total X plus Y plus 5 plus 11. That means X plus Y plus 16. This is the number of people in B. This number of people in B is 10 more than A. How many people are there in A? In A we have Y plus 5 plus 10 plus 15. Y plus 5 plus 10 plus 15. These are all under A. So in A we have Y plus 10 plus 15 plus 5 will be equal to your 30. Okay, these are your people in Y. Now the question is telling you कि भैया the people in B is 10 more than A. So whatever number of people are there in B is 10 more than A. So number of people in B is X plus Y plus 16 is equal to 10 plus how many people are there in A? Y plus 30. So you can see here Y to Y will get cancelled. Shift the 16 here, you will be getting X is equal to 40 minus 16, which is equal to what? 24. That means this X value is 24. What they were asking, what is the number of people in only B? So in only B X is there. That means 24 people are there in only B. 24 people are there in only B. So this is how you have to understand the difference between only B, B and C, over or in B. So in B matlab everything you have to count. Only B means matlab dono, only those things where the part which is only in the B area, in the B part. Okay, chalo, let's move to the next question. So the answer here we have got is 24. Why? Because in B we have X plus Y plus 5 plus 11. In A we have Y plus 30, and they have told ki B is equal to 10 plus A. Just the equation we have got 24. Chalo, let's move to the next question. Next question is bachon. Chalo, this is the part I have told you. B minus A they have done is equal to 10. Same thing. Okay, so you will be getting X is equal to 24. Now, same question, reading A, reading B, reading C. If sum of the number of people in only B, and the number of people common in both A and B. Now see, number of people common in both A and B. So number of people common in both A and B is Y or Y plus 5. As you can see bachon, they have told ki only, they have not told here anywhere ki I want the common. See, people common in both A and B. So both A and B matlab this whole part common. Okay. If the question was asked like ki and the number of people common in only A and B, in that case you will take only Y. Okay, but since they have taken the number of people common in both A and B, so it will be, since only word is not there, that means we will take both Y and 5. Okay, is 63. The number of people in B is twice the number of people in A. Then the values, acha, I have shown the answer already. I came to answer, I didn't even know. Okay, number of people in common in both A and B is 63. Number of people in B is twice the number of people in A. Then the values of X and Y are. So what are the values of X and Y? So pehle bachcho, write the equation one by one. Sum of the number of people in only B we have X, and the number of people common in both A and B. In A and B we have Y plus 5 is 63. So I can say in only B we have X, and in common in A and B we have Y plus 5. This is equal to 63. So from here you got to know ki sir X plus Y is equal to 63 minus 5, which is equal to 58. Okay, which is equal to 58. Now, and the number of people in B is what? X plus Y plus 16 is twice the number of people in A. Number of people in A is what? Y plus 30. Okay sir, so number of people in B is twice the number of people in A. तो B में तो we have X plus Y plus 16 is equal to twice. In A we have Y plus 30, double of it is 2Y plus 60. Correct? Now do one thing bacho, shift that Y there, 60 there, so you'll be getting, or 16 here, Y there. So you will be getting X plus Y, then this will become minus 2Y, that means X minus Y is equal to 60 minus 16 will be equal to what? 44. Right? So this is my first equation. X plus Y is 58 and X minus Y is 44. Now what they are asking, then the values of X and Y are. So bachcho, to find out the value of X and Y, linear equation, two variables, add both the things. If I add both the equations, let me get a space somewhere. Chalo, I will write here. So if I add both the equation, what will happen? See now. I'll use the other part here. Chalo, here I have got. So what I will say ki chalo sir, X plus Y is equal to 58 and X minus Y is equal to 44. Add both the equation, plus Y minus Y will get cancelled. 2X is equal to 8 and 4, 12 power 1, 5, 102. So you'll be getting X is equal to 102 by 2, which is equal to 51. So we have got X is equal to 51. I have got X is equal to 51. Now let us find out the value of y. Put x is equal to 51, let us say in this equation. So 51 plus y is equal to 58. So you will be getting y is equal to 58 minus 51, which means y is equal to 7. So x is 51, y is 7. That is why our answer was 51 and 7. So this is the method, bachcho. First equation, whatever they were telling, we have made it. Second equation, whatever it was saying, we have made it. So just, if you will see now, bachcho, in everywhere, every topic you will see, whatever the question is trying to tell you, just follow that and you will get your answer. This is the basic thing. Okay, just follow what the question is trying to tell you and you will get your answer. Okay, so we have made two equations. First thing was ki the number of people in only B and the number of people common in A and B. So here you have to remember ki when I say the number of people common in A and B, it means whole A and B. And if I'll say ki only in A and B, so in that case you will take only the upper part. So is equal to 63. Okay, what do I mean? I mean here I want to tell you clearly this part. Suppose if I'll say ki the number of people common in A and B, so this will be my whole thing, y plus 5. But if I ask you ki the number of people common in only A and B, only in A and B, so in that case only y will be the number of people. This is the difference, because these 5 people are common in C as well. Okay, this is what I was talking about. So just follow that equation and you will get your answer. So we have got our answer as 51 and 7. Okay, we have got our answer as 51 and 7. Chalo, let's move ahead. Now here the next part is syllogism. So here what they will be giving you yaar, ki some statements will be given, and out of those statements you have to first try to draw a Venn diagram and then think ki whether you can conclude the things whether they are given. So they will give you some facts. Those facts are true. They are true. Whatever is given in the question, that is true. And they will ask you certain things and you have to verify whether the given things, whether they will be true or not. Let us see here. All monkeys like to jump. All monkeys like to jump. Chalo. So what does it mean? Ki bachcho. Okay, it's working. So all monkeys like to jump. So sir, these are my monkeys, and who likes to jump? All monkeys like to jump, right? All monkeys, all the monkeys like to jump. Some monkeys like to swim. So chalo sir, let us say ki some monkeys here, they like to swim. And some monkeys look like their masters. So some monkeys look like their masters. Now, this is the Venn diagram we have got from the given facts. All monkeys like to jump, yes, you can see. Some monkeys like to swim, yes sir, we can see here. And some monkeys like to look like their master, yes sir, we can see here. Now, let us see which statements will be true. Definitely true we are talking about. All monkeys who like to swim look like their master. No sir, not all monkeys. Only some monkeys who like to swim look like, or there may be some monkeys or some monkeys maybe not. Okay, so we cannot say ki all monkeys. Even some monkeys were there, we will not be sure about it. Maybe not. Okay, so I cannot say about it. That means this cannot be concluded. This is not the truth. Okay, even if you are doubtful, no, that is not the truth. We want absolute truth. That means it will be absolutely correct. Monkeys who like to swim also like to jump. Monkeys who like to swim also like to jump. Yes. Why? Because I know, sir, ki all monkeys like to jump, and these monkeys who like to swim, they also like to jump because they are coming inside the jump area. All monkeys like to jump. So those monkeys who like to swim, they also like to jump because all monkeys like to jump. So yes sir, this can be said correctly. Third, monkeys who like to jump do not look like their masters. No. Since all monkeys like to jump, all monkeys look like to jump. So these monkeys, those who look like their masters, they also like to jump. Now what they are saying, those who like to jump do not look like. No. These monkeys want to look like their master, but they also like to jump. So that means third is also wrong. So only option B is correct one. So this is how bachcho you have to identify, draw the Venn diagram and understand ki bhaiya what can happen and what cannot. Okay, chalo let's move to the next question. This was a Venn diagram. Okay, chalo let's move to the next part. Some men are educated. Educated men prefer small families. Okay, conclusion, all families are educated and then some men prefer small families. Okay sir, chalo. So here, let us understand this also. It can be done without drawing Venn diagram also. Some men are educated. Okay, some of the men are educated, and educated men likes or prefer to have small families. Conclusion, all small families are educated. Can I say this? No. Because see beta, ki educated men prefer small families. It does not mean ki all the small families will be educated. Understood? They both doesn't make sense. This is not vice versa statement. So I can say ki no sir. It doesn't mean they only prefer small families. So it does not mean ki all small families will be educated. Okay, look at these words. These words are very specific. Prefer. Second thing, some men prefer small families. Can I say this? Yes. Some men, see, as I know ki some men are educated, and educated men prefer small families. So I can say educated men are what? Some men only. So some men prefer small families. Yes sir, some men prefer small families. And what are those some men? Those some men are the educated men. So I can say yes sir. So I will say ki sir, only conclusion true. Only conclusion second is true. Only conclusion second is true, that some men prefer small families. Only second will be true, because some men prefer small families. Who are those some men? They are educated men. Chalo, let's move ahead. In a school, students are offered subject in such a manner that they have to choose at least one subject from history and geography. Accordingly, all students who study history also study geography. So now what is happening? There is a school in which the students has to either choose history or they have to choose geography. This is what was happening. Now the next thing they are saying, bachon, ki all students who study history also study geography. So there are some students who are studying geography. Then okay, those who are studying history, they are also studying geography. So there are two types of students. Those who are studying only geography, and those who are studying history, they are also studying geography as well. Right? Now, so the Venn diagram will be some of the students are studying history, all the students are studying geography. Why? Because see, those who are studying geography, they are already studying. Now those who have taken history, they are all also studying geography. All students who study history also study geographies. So these were two compulsory subjects. Out of these two, every student has to select one. So those who selected geography, they are already reading geography. Those who selected history, they also have to study geography. So this is the Venn diagram. Some are studying history, but all are studying geography. Now let us look at what is the logical implication. There are no students who study geography and do not study history. Is it true? There are no students who study geography. There are no students who are studying geography but do not study history. No sir, it is wrong. See here. These are the students who have already taken geography. Those who have chosen geography. So those who have chosen geography, they are not studying history. Only those who have chosen history, they are studying geography. So I can say, no sir, this is wrong. Why? Because those who have chosen geography, they don't have to study history. So they are saying there are no such students. No, there are. Right? Second, there are no students who study history and do not study geography. Yes. Because this is what the second line is saying. All students who study history also study geography. So if this is true, that means this is also true. There are no students who study history and do not study geography. Whoever are studying history, they have to study geography. Second is true. Third, there are no students who do not study history and do not study geography. Also true. Why? Because it is compulsory. They have to choose at least one subject from history and geography. So it is not possible they are not choosing anyone. So this also is true. Fourth one, all students who do not study geography are students who study history. This is again wrong. Why? Because those who are studying history, they are always reading geography. Actually, all the students are reading geography. So this is also wrong. So what are the correct statements? Only second and third. Only second and third. That means option C. That means your option C. Okay, chalo, let's move ahead now, bachon. And the next question is this. Which of the following diagram indicates the best relation between women, mothers and engineers? Now, bachon, see, this we can get it very clearly. I know ki sir, some women and mothers, how I can replace ki sir, there are some mothers, all the mothers are women, but only some women are mothers, right? And engineers, some mothers may be engineers, some women may be engineers. So this is like this. So which is the same figure like this? Option A. Option A, right? So option A will be the correct answer. Option A will be the correct answer. So you just have to apply your logical thinking, bachcho. Logical thinking, no formula, nothing. I tell you one thing. Isn't this you actually wanted ki sir teach us some subject where there are no formula, nothing? So this is C, no formula, nothing. You just have to think about it logically, right? Chalo, let's move ahead. Out of 120 students in a school, 5% can play all the 3 games: cricket, chess and caroms. If so happens that the number of players who can play any and only 2 games, those who can play only 2 games is 30, and the number of students who can play the cricket alone is 40. What is the total number of students who can play chess alone or carom alone? Chalo. So there are 3 games: cricket, chess and caroms. Let us say this is your cricket. Let us say this is your chess. And let us say this is your carom. They are saying there are total 120 students. Total 120. Okay. Now they are saying 5% can play all the 3 games. That means this point is 5% of 120. So what is 5% of 120? 5 by 100 into 120. So you will be getting 6. Right? So 6 students can play all the 3 games. Okay, chalo. Then if so happens that the number of players who can play any and only 2 games, those who can play any 2 games but only 2, when I am talking about bacho only 2, you know I am talking about this part. Only 2 means this and this. Those who are common in only 2 circles. So there is what total 30. So that means the black area which I have shaded, it is coming out to be overall 30. Those who can play any 2 games is 30. Those who can play all the 3 games is 6. Then they are saying the number of students who can play the cricket alone. Cricket alone is 40. That means these many students. These students here who can play only cricket, they are how many? 40. So now they are asking who can play chess alone or carom alone. That means they are asking ki how many students are present in this part and in this part. Total how many students are present there. So now bacho, what I will do? I will say ki sir total students are 120. Total students are 120. Okay, let us say ki those who are in the green, like those who can play chess alone and carom alone, let us say total there is X. X students, total X students are there who can either play chess or can play carom. Only one they can play. So now I will say ki sir 120 students, out of those 120 students, you can see here ki 40 can play only cricket, plus 30 can play any 2, plus 6 students can play all the 3 games, plus the X students, I don't know, these X students who can play either chess or carom, only one. So just use this equation, you will be getting 70, 150, 50 minus 6, 44. So X is equal to what? 44. Simple. Understood? X is equal to 44. So this is how we can solve this question very easily. Okay? So this is how this can be solved. This is 6, all at overall 30. Okay, this is not 30, 30, 30, 90. No. Overall, I'm saying all, not 30, 30, 30. This is not like that. This plus this plus this. Total is 30. Okay, bacho, chalo, let's move ahead with the next part. Study the diagram and identify people who can speak only one language. Are to simple na yaar. Only one language, I, J, K. So a K, J and I. So easy. Correct? Those who are speaking only. Now tell me one thing. Those who can speak only 2 languages. So only 2 languages will be L, M and O. And those who can speak all 3 will be N. Okay? Chalo, let's move ahead. In the following diagram, the boys who are athletic and are disciplined are indicated by which number? So now see bacho, what do we want? So what is this given here? Ki we want the diagram, in the following diagram, the boys who are athletic and disciplined. Okay, so bacho see, boys is rectangle, athletic is circle and disciplined is this square. So I want the common area of rectangle, square and the circle. So you can see ki rectangle and square, rectangle rectangle. See, triangle I don't want because triangle are girls. So in the circle and rectangle and square, you can see the common area is bachon. This is the only part which is common in all. This one is common only in rectangle and square. This 6 is only common between rectangle and circle. This 10 is only in rectangle. This 3 is common between rectangle, circle and triangle. So only 2 is the part which is common between circle, rectangle and the square. So we will say ki 2 is the area which is representing the boys who are athletic and disciplined. So what is the correct answer? Correct answer is bachcho 2. Correct answer is what? 2. Chalo, let's move ahead. Next question. Some ants are parrots. All the parrots are apples. So what are the conclusions? Chalo, let us see. Some ants are parrots. So some ants are parrots. Right? All the parrots are apples. All the parrots, they are apple. Okay, now all the apples are parrots. Can I say that? No, only some apples are parrots. Only some apples are parrots. So first is wrong. Some ants are apples. Yes. Why, bachcho? Because as you can see, if some ants are parrots, so those parrots, we know ki all the parrots are apples. So these are parrot as well as ants. So these ants are apple as well. Right? So I can say ki yes sir, second is true, because some part of the ant is also coming inside apples. That is why yes sir, second is true. So only conclusion 2 follows. Only conclusion 2 follows. Only conclusion 2 follows. Okay. So this is how you solve the diagrams of this Venn diagram. And bachcho, this is your homework question. The number of students who can play is more by A than the number of students who can dance, and the number of students who can do both playing and singing is more by B than the number of students who can do both singing and dancing. Then what is the difference of the number of students who can play, who can only dance and who can only play? So this is a bit difficult question. Okay, you have to make the diagram of those who can play, sing and dance, and then accordingly you have to take some variable A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then you have to think ki how you will solve it. So use it. It's a very good question. It's an awesome question, bachcho. That is why I've kept it as your homework, and I really hope ki all of you will work really hard to solve this question, and that too it is on Sunday. That is why it is given, because the next session there is some more time left, so you have a plenty of time to think about this question. Okay, so I'm just moving aside so that you can note down the question or you can take the snapshot. Okay, so I'll see you soon. I want the answer for this question and I hope I will get maximum answer this time. Just try, bachcho. Don't feel say ki yaar, you don't feel ki yaar, don't be hopeless. Don't say ki sir it won't be happening with me, I can't do this. Don't say that. Start with it. You know how the diagram will look like. Play, sing and dance. Now then start taking variable, you will get your answer. Okay, bachcho. So this is all from my side. In today's class, this is all from, this was not the answer. Huh? Those who were wondering, oh, sir showed the diagram. That was not the answer. This was the answer for the previous one. Okay, I have not included the answer. So I just want you to get me the answer. Chalo. So again, bachcho, Vedantu's app, you can download the Vedantu's app, which will give you free doubt solving facility, study material and the schedule of the classroom. And again, bachcho, the most important thing is like, share and subscribe. Okay, and I was thinking if you have really liked the session, bachcho, before leaving just give a like. Okay, and I'll just see whether we can reach that 100 like option or not, and do press the bell icon so that you will get the notification for all the classes of the upcoming classes. And any problem you can reach me at gopal.paliwal@vedantu.com. Okay, so this is all from my side, bachcho. I'll see you soon in the next session with the new topic, as I've already told you the topic. So I'll see you soon the next week on Friday 9 PM. Okay, bachcho. So till then, bye bye, good night. Yep, chalo, bye.